Hello YouTube, I'm here, bringing you another Let's Build. Today we're going to be building the LEGO Creator Blue Racer number 31027. This is a relatively small little set here. As you can see, you can actually build three separate sets. A race car, I don't really know what you'd call that. Some kind of almost go-kart like thing, and something that pushes cones out of the way. Also, it makes some little cones that are adorable, so, you know, that's a thing. Today I'm going to be building all three of these sets. That's right, I'm going to build it, take it apart, rebuild it, take it apart again, and rebuild it again, so you can see what all three of the sets look like. So we're just going to start by opening this guy up here. Here we have the instruction manual. As you can see, I've angled the camera down a little bit so you can actually see me physically constructing this set, as opposed to, you know, just watching me fabricate it in midair. This set does not actually have all that many pieces, it seems. As such, I don't think it's going to be a super big problem when I go to take it apart later. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so we're just going to jump right into building the racer on the front. Let me just make sure that all of the instructions are in fact in here. Yeah, okay. So all the instructions for all three of the sets are in here. So, okay, first things first, race car. First we're going to start with this wheel holder thing. Take one of these 2x6 pieces and snap it on there. I'm just going to try and unfold the instruction manual here so I don't have to, I don't have to fight with it as much. Alright. I'm going to flip it over and take two of these little white 2x3 pieces. Stick them on the bottom there. Flip it back over. Take two of these red 1x3 pieces. Snap them right on the front there. Take two of these little angly blue pieces, along with two little metallic chrome single studs, or whatever they're called. I like calling them single studs. That's basically what they are. I like these pieces. These are the little wheel covering pieces, and I think they look really good if used properly. They make very interesting weapon mounts and such. And take one of these little red pieces and stick in the front there. Oh, okay. So now we're going to build, put that to the side for a minute. We're going to build the whole front display. So we take one of these little sideways brackets, stick one of these in the front, stick a little grill on front of that, put these weird angled clear wedges, attach those to the wheelbase, and then stick this whole assembly right on the front there. Oh yeah, that is definitely looking like a race thing. Alright. Okay, so now we're just going to put all the wheels together, which, for this specific set and the fact that I'm going to be deconstructing it and reassembling it, technically I'm going to do this once, because who in their right mind would take the wheels apart? I don't plan to. Alright, so, wheels together, and on they go. Ooh, it's actually got little rims on them. That's kind of cool. Almost like a, oh, this is almost like a little Lego Hot Wheels car. That's actually very cool. Okay, now I take this to lock the whole thing together in the front. Take some of these blue plates to kind of cover over this section. Put those there and things are falling all over my desk. Interesting. Okay, then I'm going to take one of these little wedge pieces and put that on there, and then my 2 more pieces in there. This looks pretty good. I think this is starting to look much more like a car. Vroom. Alright, let's see here now. Next piece. Okay, I'm just adding more weird blue why does it have these weird brackets in the back? Actually, I think I know why it has these weird brackets in the back. If you know, kudos to you. If not, you will soon find out. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to take... these little wedge pieces and fit them at the edges here, which kind of gives the wheels a little bit more of a smooth appearance. Took these white pieces to lock all this whole thing together. And now we're going to add the weird windshield look-alike thing. Here's the only part that makes it not really look like a car to me, because it's just these weird dark translucent pieces making up the whole assembly here. Alright, so that's a thing that just happened. Alright, and then the next page. Alright, so here we shall now see why those little things were attached in such a manner. Okay. Take these little red pieces on here, and little silver things in here. And stick this on there. Aha. Okay. Like this, and then one of these, and then this is actually kind of anticlimactic. I was hoping this would be a little bit more interesting, but that's cool too. See, it's got a trunk that leads to its engine, because race cars typically have the engines in the back because, well, presumably this is supposed to be like a NASCAR race car, I suppose, and typically you want the engine in the back, because if you get crashed into from behind, engine will stay in the back. If you get crashed into in the front and you have an engine here, that's going to go right into the front of the car with you, and I don't know if anyone watches NASCAR, but crashes happen quite a lot. Alright, okay, and now here we're going to make cones. Yeah, I'm not going to bother disassembling the cones, because presumably each and every single one of them just uses these exact same pieces for the cones. Alright, so there we have it. 4 little cones, a small handful of extra pieces, which will presumably also be used in the other sets. And a little racing car. Isn't it adorable? Vroom and zoom. And if I spread these out enough, he can do things like weave in and about and around them like that. Yes. Because he's a race car. Vroom. Oh no, he hit a cone, but it doesn't do anything because it's made of Lego. Okay, so now that we've built this set, I'm going to take him apart. Back in a sec. And here we are again, with an entire pile of little Lego bits. And now we're going to build the second one, which appears to be the little pushing thing. So we'll find out what this thing does. Alright, so this one seems to have a much shallower wheelbase. I'm going to start off with something that looks like this. And then it appears we're just going to continue building like this. This is one thing that I always liked about the creator sets, the fact that there's so much versatility in such a small amount of parts that you can build sets that literally look completely different depending upon the manner in which you construct them. I honestly think that's probably one of the best things about the creator sets. The sheer number of different ways you can configure a single individual creator set. It just I wish I had some creativity to make something similar Oop, oh boy. Pieces flying off in every which way. Let's see here. Okay, so lock those pieces down. Lock these pieces down. Put these guys on here. And whoop! I dropped him on the floor. Slid right out of my hands. And he's back. All right. I'm just gonna put these guys on. But no, the sheer fact of how diverse the builds in each of these creator sets becomes just from changing the small configuration of parts that they give you. It's just I can't understand how anyone would not like these creator sets. Alright. Looks like this is all designed to kind of hold the thing together. That's another thing I've noticed about some of these, I believe they call them micro builds, is that they appear to have lots of locking mechanics in that you put pieces down on top of other pieces to lock pieces together. Oh no. This is what they call the impossible connection. Two single 1x2 pieces put on top of each other. But I've got a brick separator, so I'm not worried. Okay, ooh, let's... I hate doing these. While technically a legal connection, I do not like... there we go. Putting parts in between peg holes. I like putting them on top of pegs. Makes more sense. Hold together better. Okay. So I'm just going to throw the tires on this guy. And it looks like it's almost completely done. I just need to take this piece, attach some of these doodads, and put the two things on there. Yeah, there he is. He's done. Free to push around little pieces. I don't actually know what this thing is. It's got a little plow. I mean, it's called the Blue Racer set. I don't know what it could be. I honestly have no idea what this is. If anyone knows what this vehicle is, with the little plow on the front of it, or what it's supposed to represent even, because I'm drawing a blank. I've never seen any kind of plowed vehicle behaves in such a manner. Yeah, if anyone knows what this thing is, or what it's supposed to be, leave a comment down below with its name, because I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was a Zamboni, and then realized that Zambonis would be the other way around, and yeah, this is not a Zamboni. Also, it's nothing to do with racing. It's a pushing thing. Anyway, alright. Take this guy apart and I'm going to build the next one now. Back in another second. And here we are. Back in our pile of bricks. Here to build the last of the vehicles for this particular set. The little go-kart looking thing. Alright. Again, we're going to start off with the same basic structure as the weird pushing device. Except this time, it appears that this may not be using quite the same building scheme. No, this one seems very different. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this one seems to have the whole idea of the way the frame is going to fit together in mind already. And it's just a matter of building the frame around where the wheelbase is going to be. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, okay, this one does have the little movement gimmick. I guess it just uses a different means of it. I'm not really sure what it's going to be doing. Or if it's going to be doing anything for that matter. Okay. Red lights on here. Ah, okay. And then this gets little exhaust things. I actually am now taking that back. I do not think this is a go-kart. I think what this is a Formula One car. Now that I'm actually looking at it and realizing that if it's built in the same scale, yeah, this is definitely a Formula One car. Or what is supposed to be a Formula One car. This is definitely not your average, typical go-kart. This is much more like a Formula One car. Yeah, that looks very Formula One-esque. Hence the big long exhausts back here on the back of it. And whatever you call this thing. But yeah. That's most certainly a Formula One car. Is that really it? That's the end of the instructions. Wow, it doesn't even want me to use these things. I feel like I could use these to... I mean, it doesn't quite look like a Formula One car still. It kind of has the weird things over in the back ends. Actually, if I flip these around, I wonder if it'll look a little bit better. Let's find out. I mean, it still functions. It does its thing. It still rolls. But, all in all, this is a nice little creator set. It's small, it's compact. This is the Formula One car, and look how many extra little bits it gives me. I can still sit here and customize this little guy if I wanted to. I'm probably going to end up rebuilding this guy into the NASCAR car. Because honestly, of all of the vehicles, this one, yeah, that one was my favorite. Much better, in my opinion, than either of these two. Also, these two are both much smaller. I don't know if that was intentional. Also, much less steps. That's it for this video. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see me build any other Legos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This is only the first of many. In addition to this particular set, I also bought the Lego Creator Red Creatures. This will be the next one that I build. So look at that. Who doesn't want to build a giant Lego dragon? Or snake? Or scorpion? In addition to that, I also bought all 6 of the Bionicle protectors, and in addition to building all of them, I'll also be combining them with their toas. So, stick around for that. And as always, I will see you next time.